everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV Alternative Media Television. Please click the link below, support our sponsor, Powerful Products. That's powerfulproducts.com. Check out the Goal Zero Yeti series. These are the ultimate off-grid. If the grid goes down, this is your power workstation. Really appreciate your support. Click that link below. So, first off, happy holidays, everybody. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me, and being able to come on camera every day and do what I do really is a blessing. And I hope I'm doing a great job. I really try and strive to do the best to my ability each and every day. But I'm just thinking about a lot about what's in the news, and also just going forward into the new year, thinking about personal goals, goals for AMTV, business, life, and just overall happiness in general. And I'm sure a lot of you are evaluating that at the moment as well. And, the first thing I want to say is just how extremely thankful I am personally. And, I really do feel blessed in all areas of my life. And that's, comes straight from the guy upstairs. And I hope that, I continue to do the best that I can and, bear the cross, so to speak, on that journey moving forward and continue to carry the flag of liberty. And, I think about all that's happened the past few years. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of us still standing. You look at people like Adam Kokesh, for example, are still rotting in prison, rotting in jail. And although personally I think he made some mistakes along the way, and we could even argue probably imprisoned himself, we have these people and activists, people like me that are being made examples of. They're very much being targeted by the federal government. They're being targeted by the police state that we currently live. And we're starting to see some new developments. In fact, I saw Mark Dice. Many of you are probably familiar with him. He was talking about these new products that you put around your cell phone. They're lead-based coverings that prevent the NSA and the federal government from basically wiretapping your phone and listening to your conversations, etc. But number one, it's great that the private market is actually creating products that can combat the police state, but doesn't that tell us something specifically about how bad things actually are? I mean, if private companies and people have to invent new ideas to protect themselves from an authoritarian regime, doesn't that just exemplify and show us how piss poor and how bad off we really are in this totalitarian police state, that we've got to buy coverings made of lead to go over our phones so the federal government won't wiretap our conversations, listening to what we're doing, and steal our personal data, which is a violation and an illegal search and seizure. So that to me is a testament to just how significant the problems actually are in the police state that is now America today. Now, Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, came out yesterday or today, said that he admires the President Barack Obama, in the fact that he can get away with these gross atrocities. Now, obviously, he's playing into the propaganda a little bit, but he's making a very good point. And the point is, the president is getting away with all this. Although he's a pawn, he is fulfilling the prophecy, or he is fulfilling the motivations of the New World Order, and they're getting away with it because the American people don't care. The American people aren't going to do anything. I mean, they've outright stolen from us over the past few years. They've instituted bailouts. They've literally pickpocketed the American people. Now it's well known to the public that they're actively wiretapping your data and violating your constitutional rights, and nobody cares. Nobody's doing anything about it. I mean, I'm surprised they're not just taking people out of their homes and, killing people right in front of their families. I still don't think Americans would do anything. They'd just be like, well, that's the government for you. So, just thinking a lot about where things are headed, where we're going. Also just kind of want to pay tribute to all the patriots out there, all of you tuning in, all of you that support liberty, freedom, the Constitution, things that we as Americans should really value, a nation founded under God. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but that's an undeniable fact. The United States of America was founded under God. It was founded for religious freedom. It was founded for freedom of speech. It was founded for all the things that honestly we can't enjoy anymore, because the totalitarian police state as it is today really is George Orwell's worst fear. This is 1984. You are being wiretapped on a regular basis. Your phone conversations are being listened to. Everything you do, every keyword, every keystroke is being data mined. Even if you don't press the enter key on Facebook, they've recorded what you type. That's how grotesque and obscene the situation is. That's why they've built these multi-billion-dollar facilities in places like Utah. And the bottom line is the American people just aren't going to do anything about it. I don't know why. We can call it just being lazy. Maybe they're just too indoctrinated into the system. Maybe they're just too content. We could argue that they're just too happy. Video games and mainstream entertainment and the propaganda machine as it is today, I guess, works for a lot of people. And so they can be violated. They can be raped. They can literally have any gross atrocity committed against them. They can be sent to wars on false pretenses to die for elitists, and they still actively pursue this. And I always found this interesting, people like Adam Kokesh, who again I think made a lot of mistakes, but I still respect his passion, and I still respect a lot of the work that he did. I always find it interesting that so many of these patriots have to go to war, fight for the authoritarian government to realize that the government doesn't have their best interests at heart. Of course these wars don't have your best interests at heart. You're fighting for the elites. Of course, they're sending you overseas under false pretenses. I mean, look, I don't have to be sent over to fight somebody else's war. I don't have to fight a Vietnam to understand that there's no reason that we should be there, and that the government itself is a corrupt criminal institution as it stands today. We've gotten so far away from what our founding fathers set up. Not only is it a police state, but it literally is a criminal enterprise ruled by a select group of people, multinational corporations that have no interest in you and have only an interest in themselves, and will literally perpetrate the most gross atrocities that you can think of, whether or not those are financial atrocities in the form of bailouts, or that's the outright murder of innocent civilians, the invasion of independent sovereign nations. It really doesn't stop anywhere, because this is a very evil nature. This is a very evil situation that we're in. And in my opinion, this is the very much part of the human condition, and it's part of the yin and yang that we're fighting against on a daily basis. Again, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. I really want to thank all of you for tuning in over the past going on almost 4 years now as we step into 2014. And I want you to know personally that you have my commitment to continue to carry that flag of liberty forward. Thanks again, everybody. Get it out, hard-hitting, in your face. I'm Christopher Green. Make it viral. Peace.